Welcome to our daily dose of success God's way. This is Erin Harrigan, your Hustle with Heart and Health coach, helping entrepreneurs align results to God's truth and helping everyone attain lifetime results for total health with Arbonne. And I know I'm coming to you. It's like almost 12:30 on Monday. But my topic for all of us today is that after holiday hangover. And I think you know what I mean. You know, even as entrepreneurs, we talk a lot about being able to do life by design and to work when we want to work and where we want to work and with whom we want to work. And all that is true. And there's one common denominator in each of those sentences, and that is the word work. We still work. So just because you may not be going into an office or reporting to a boss and your boss is staring you in the mirror, or like me right now, staring back at me from my laptop camera, the point is that we all as entrepreneurs still work, and it's still challenging to come back after a holiday weekend and you got a little bit of a holiday hangover. And if you have a college student who came home and you took back to school, or you put on a bus or a plane or a train or whatever it is to take them back, even though we know they're coming back in 2 or 3 weeks, it's still hard. So how do we stay focused? How do we get back into the swing of things? Well, I'm going to give you 3 things that I do. I don't have a specific scripture. Actually, I'm thinking of a specific scripture that I need to look up, which is all about working as to the Lord and not for man. But I want to tell you 3 things that I do. Number 1 is I spent some time last night getting my week ready and my week planned, because I knew I had a lot happening today. You know, in my writing, in my speaking, in my coaching, the deadlines and the end dates I control, right? But I still had some deadlines that I need to hit this week. In my business consulting, it's everybody coming back from the holiday as well. So I knew that it was going to be a little bit quiet, but I knew that I needed to start preparing for the next 2 weeks of December, because that's about as much as I'm going to get done with my biotech clients in the month of December. Number 2, after I do all that planning, well, I pray before I do the planning, but then I really pray over the plan that I've put on paper. I pray beforehand, you know, to ask Lord to show me and to keep me open to what He wants for me to put on my calendar. And then I pray after to say, you know, Lord, this is what I put on my calendar, and I'm not asking you to just, you know, randomly and sort of whitewash and bless it all. I'm just asking that you bless the steps that I take in pursuing success your way this week, and show me whom I can serve. So planning and prayer, and I didn't plan for this to be peas, but I think I think the last piece is that I take time to just build in quiet time every single day. It is really easy, you guys, to come back off of a holiday weekend and just hit the ground running and start going, and to miss that very precious time with the Lord every single day. And when we do that, it is so easy to get off track. It is so easy for the enemy to get in there and start to tell you to do more, and you should be moving faster. And you see all over social media that there's only 29 days left in 2019, and have you hit your goals yet? But the question is, have we taken time with the Lord every single day to map out what He wants us to be accomplishing in this next 29 days? You know, one of the things that I know that I am working on accomplishing in this next 29 days is I need to get back to my clean eating. And that gives me the energy and the focus to focus on Him and to do the work that He calls me to do. So if you have this after holiday hangover, I want to encourage you to get some time in the Word today. Guess what, guys? Your work, your job, your business can survive without you for however long you can carve out for the Lord. I promise you. And I promise you that He will bless that time with you. So I'm going to look up that scripture. Couple of things I want to remind you of. The latest podcast dropped just the other night, And it's kind of a take on the old Police song, da do 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 da 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 da. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Get on over to our Success Way God's Way community. I'm going to be posting question of the day tomorrow morning, and we have our Welcome Wednesday as always. And then lastly, make sure you get over to erinharrigan.com and subscribe so you don't miss a podcast, you don't miss a blog post, so you can stay up to date with my book progress, because I'm going to be sharing some of that information. And as always, if I can support you in this walk of pursuing success God's way and hustling with heart, you need an ally to do that, and I'd love to be your coach through that. If getting your health in order so that you've got the energy and the mental clarity to finish out this year the way the Lord has intended for you, if that's important to you, I'd love to talk to you about our Clean Eating with Arbonne. And as always, I'd love to hear how this resonates with you and how you're getting over your after-holiday hangover as a God-centered entrepreneur. Have a fantastic rest of your Monday, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.